Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for a whole lot of fun. We are putting on a little truck series here on Thursday nights as we get ready to have some fun with the Manderud Racing Homestead. First race of a 10-week schedule that we're going to be throwing out here in our Discord. I needed a Thursday night broadcast, and I have a Thursday night broadcast. This is how we're going to do it. Small field tonight, first race. Kind of did a little bit of recruiting. Kind of did a little bit of fun. If you want to be a part of this, all you got to do is join our Discord, of course, to do it. James, thank you for the like. Thank you for the share. The Manderud legend out there. He is the reason why we are doing this because he's getting this race. This is his sponsored race as these drivers go out. Manderud Racing is a Facebook page out there where you can go support another small streamer, a guy who likes his ATS and his trucking sim and of course iRacing as well. So Manderud, much love, my friend. And this one's for you. We're running Homestead Miami Speedway for this one as we go. Mr. Alex, thank you for liking the share. Kakoi4, thank you very much for subscribing on YouTube. Justin, thank you very much. That must be you. Justin, thank you for sharing the stream out there as well. I know that we had somebody miss some things out there, so I want to make sure that we do know that I try to get everybody in the league. We had a couple of people jump in late. So hopefully we'll be able to make it work and make things happen. So we're going to run 100 laps. Let's take a look at your race information here. Boy, that was a big lag spike there. So I don't know what's going on with that. Let's make sure everything's working correctly. Yeah, everything's okay. Homestead Miami Speedway here for today's race, week 1. And maybe SDK might catch up here. We're gonna see. We may have to do some revamping here for SDK. I don't know what was going on there. That was weird. It was very weird. James Riley is his iRacing name. Okay, well, you got him an invite. So, man, oh man, no, he got the invite. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, let's try this again. Let's try this one again, folks. Couldn't go without any issues today. Happens whenever, I want to run my league. Kind of funny. Let's take a look at your starting grid. It's brought to you by Patsfan. Let's make sure that we refresh SDK once more here for you, folks. May have to. There it is. Patsfan on YouTube. You go check him out. There's a link in the description for him. He's a little YouTube star, very young man that likes to get out there and have some fun. He is sponsoring your starting grid and your race information for our series. Levi McCarty's going to be your pole sitter with Will Curran to his outside. Mark Retchin's going to Brian Rayburn in row number 2. Jacob Denson, Charlie Harcum, the B&H team out in style. Love to see those guys get out there as well. Jeremy Gibbs is going to have Scott Phelps to his outside. Chris Roberts, Justin Coy, Corey Rowe will be your 11 drivers for today's race. Going to be a small field. I didn't expect it to be too big. Here is the race information for today's race. 100 laps, 4 sets of tires on the track, not 3. No stages, and no fast repairs. 100% fuel. I know that we had about 3 or 4 drivers couldn't make it today, so we do have a little bit bigger of a field. We have 16 or 17 drivers already registered. A few couldn't make it. A few are out of town. A few are doing all kinds of other things. So we appreciate everybody. That's all good, man. It's all good. Manderud's going to be in there very soon as well. So yeah, it's all good. No big deal. I'm happy to see everybody get out here and run the banner again, run the fun, do the things that they want to do. Enjoy themselves. They don't have to, but that's kind of the way it is. There's little fun stuff up there. I am going to get the other stuff updated. I appreciate Charlie running the banner for me. Much love. Very simple banner. Wasn't anything too egregious. I wanted to have some stuff. Good to see the B&H guys out there again. We do like ourselves some B&H fam. There is Levi McCarty, the H&G Innovations. We do have a pretty good strength of field here for the series, so it's going to be a ton of fun to see what these drivers do. We're going to put it to work. We're going to go green flag racing for 100 laps. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Well, we're green. All right. Right away. Green flag early. McCarty out front. Will Kern in second. Big push to the bottom side as we're going to see what the new track state for Homestead Miami Speedway is going to be. Oh, caution should come out here as the two teammates tangle. Good stop there for the 88. Charlie Harcum got to Jacob Denson's inside there. I can't wait to see this on TikTok. I encourage you to go find their TikTok. They're hilarious, by the way. One more time. Does look like Charlie did get to the inside of him there, but let's take a look. Light bump. Here's a look one more time. This is half speed. Charlie's there to the inside. Drifts up just a touch. And just a little tap. Just a little tap. I do have an extra set of tires. I do want to follow Jacob Denson here. Look at that lockdown. Look at that. Complete 180. Back going the other way. A little tap for Charlie. So he'll have to come back around. Rayburn in early here. As we've got a caution on lap one. It's all good. All good. Those things happen. They do happen. It's the two teammates. Two teammates getting into it. I kind of want to, definitely kind of want to see what Charlie's saying about that one. I don't know. All right, we do have some driver cams, and every week my driver cams are brought to you by Beef Jerky Unlimited. There's Corey Rowe. Rob Van Nest giving us a like. Mr. Van Nest, I hope you're having a great day. Let me move that driver cam over a little bit. Sorry about this on doing it live. I kind of had to make late race adjustments here. There is Chris Roberge. His camera's got a cool filter on it. Elmac out here. Got a good looking push for his sim rig there. Do like it. Appreciate the driver cams. BeefJerkyUnlimited.com, folks. If you haven't gone out there and checked that out, I like their food. I like everything they have, and I love to promote good food. And it's not necessarily that it's not healthy. It's healthy enough, in my opinion. I like it. Oh, I gotta thank. We got an RC tonight. It's gonna be Penguin. He's always out there streaming, enjoying themselves. He's also not a bad looking driver getting out there. Have some. I think Brian having issues? Rayburn. Oh, something happened to Brian. I'm not quite sure. But Penguin's out there running race control. He also is a pretty darn decent human being. So if you have an open night and you need a race controller, he needs 50 of them a month. That's what I say. 50 a month. Lights are going to be off the pace car. We're going to go back to green flag racing here as Levi McCarty elects the high lane. Will Kern's going to be on the inside. Leaders do have lane choice. Again, no stages. Is just knocking it out of the park. Did that really just now pop up? Sure did. Thank you, Stream Elements, for being late to the ball game. Green flag. Restarts are on. The leader, Will Kern, takes the high lane here. 24 rolls the corner. Mark Retchen's going to be on the bottom side of the 11. Scott Feltz up on the high side. 2464 I-rated driver. That's a little B&H racing fan. Holding on. Charlie able to work on the truck a little bit. Only needed about 9 seconds of damage repaired here as the 51 rolls in the corner. 5 of 100 underway. Thank you to Manderud for being awesome. Thank you to Dark Horizon Fishing for also being a caution sponsor. That guy is amazing. I got all the links in the description for everybody that's out there, folks. I want you to make sure that you get out there and you do check them out because they everyone that's put money into this is just helping us keep this thing rolling in a positive direction. And Just gives us an opportunity to create more insight and be able to put some marketing out there for not only us, but also the rest of the drivers. Mark Retchen's going to be in fourth here, as we'll see. 35.57, fastest lap ran by your race leader. Oops, somebody free off corner. Will Kern is going to let Scott Phelps go to the outside, go to the inside. 11 rolls to the bottom. Phelps runs the fastest lap this time by 34.18 as the drivers come around 1 and 2 onto the back straightaway. It's a great racetrack. One of the premier, and I miss this as the NASCAR official championship race. You know what I mean? I really do. It's probably one of those racetracks that doesn't get enough credit for what it is. I know that camera's kind of quiet there, folks. You retch into the inside of Will Kern. Kern's going to be settling in here, as we'll see Jacob Denson, Charlie Harkin going at it back here. 34.17 once again for Scott Phelps as they go 88.28 now back to each other. We'll see if Charlie's going to be able to put some time in onto the bottom side. Roberge from the back to the front, getting himself back in the corner, going to back up the corner. We're in 10th here, off pace a little bit, but he's got some time. Right along with the driver and see what he sees. Little free, little free, little free. Take his time, take his time. He's in a groove. Ooh. Truck looks like it's not fun to handle. I hear a little bit of the debris on that racetrack. I wonder if that's out there happening. I don't know. We'll have to take a look. How about Chris Roberge, our lone Canadian in the field? I got to ask him what's going on with his camera. He's got a filter on his camera. Want to make sure that that's a real thing. Thank you, folks, for being out there. Much love to you. I appreciate you very much. It's the back bumper. Roberge with Gibbs. Gibbs in the number 2 truck. Those little Rays import action. And we're getting close to 1,000 followers on Twitch. We're getting close. About a big look into the corner. That high line's starting to work here. As these drivers really starting to put some time in. A lot of energy, a lot of things happening in the right direction here. 12 of 100 drivers are going to be coming to pit road somewhere about the halfway mark. Now, the racetrack will run 50 or so green flag laps. And it's going to be interesting to see kind of what happens there. And it's a ton of fun, man. I tell you what, these guys, we're going to have some talent. We're going to have some more drivers next week when we're signing up. Thank you, James, as well, for getting all situated and squared away. Thank you to Penguin for having that happen. Levi McCarty, 1.15 second lead right now. As the 11 of the 24 dig into the corner. Phelps up 6 from the start of the race. Is your biggest mover right now. Runs to the bottom side. 24 running to the high side. Big momentum off corner exit is the 11. Going to have the 24 behind him. 31 Will Kern catching back up. Denson and Harcum side by side. The two teammates not leaving each other alone. It's crazy to see those guys get into each other. Kelly Harcum gets around his teammate. Little static cam action for you here as these drivers go to work. My favorite cameras. Going to be a part of the truck series, folks. I want you to get out there and get in our Discord. So if you want to do that, I encourage you to do it. If you don't, then it's okay. Big old full send. This one's going to be pretty cool, I think. Pretty calm. Retch into the inside, 15 of 100. Tire starting to really getting to the tire eating mode. 24 to the bottom side. 11's going to battle back here on that mid lane. It's going to be able to roll up. It's a little free. He's good. 24 back to the inside. Retchin will try to clear here. Not going to have it just yet. Will Kern towing back in. These two go at it. Levi McCarty leads the outside lane. 24 rolls the bottom side. It's going to be able to clear the 11 of Scott Feltz. Feltz drops back to third. Will Kern ends your outside pole sitter. Trying to catch back up here. Levi McCarty sat on poles. Led a couple of laps here. About 10 or so. Maybe a dozen. Maybe a little more. Maybe a little less. Maybe about 16. I don't think we've had another lead change yet. But this is a long race. So we'll see Charlie Harcum back here. Tow Jacob Denson around for the time being. Robert's up 2. While Jeremy Gibbs in his sights. There's Justin Coy. Good to see Mr. Coy out there. That's what you're seeing when it comes to driver cams. Corey Rowe, of course, very much enjoying the feat as Homestead Miami Speedway gets underway. 79 of 100. We have one Toyota, 2 Fords, and the rest are Chevys in the field. Do enjoy it. Do like it. I want to double check on Rayburn to see if he's okay. So I'm going to be right back. All right, Rayburn is okay. Charter screwed him over. Corey Rowe coming off pit road. He pit a little early here. Maybe try to 3-pit this one. We'll go 2 laps down. And we'll see what he's going to... And this is something you can do, too. I mean, they've got 4 sets of tires to use, so that'll be a lot of tires. Wait. Here he comes. There it is. Rayburn. Yeah! Get it, Brian Rayburn. Nova TV giving you the action as well. Thank you to Nova TV for being a partner of Signature Esports and a sponsor of this race, of this series. It's kind of cool, kind of fun. I like his NASA truck. It's always got, he's always got I Love You Kaylee out there somewhere. No, that's awesome. And he's got a 2K rating, and I'm a little jealous. Just a little. I've been trying, folks. I'm a -8 on the day for the day. Well, -8. -8 up to 1772. If you guys didn't tune in earlier, that was what we saw. 17 laps down, but can still get some points in this one. Levi McCarty, Mark Retchin, Will Kern will be in this one. $31, 11, 88 for Charlie Harcum. Harcum closing back in on the distance. 35.56 his last lap. Fastest driver on the racetrack's going to be this guy to number 74. See a lot of speedy trophies guys out there with the old Chop Racing Series. Again, Patsfan is another sponsor of our series. We love having folks get all the recognition they can have. It's like Manderud Racing, who is this race's sponsor. Homestead is all the more better because of him. It's always a good thing to try to have in your brain back here. Gretchen, 2.6 seconds the difference here, and one of the things you got to keep in mind is can you make it on fuel? Now, Charlie Harcum came to pit road to get the truck all worked over. That's a chance for fuel for him, and because that's a chance for fuel for him, he can go a little bit harder here and not have to worry about saving fuel. Thank you to Charlie for running that banner again. There's Will Kern back here in the Pride and Trust painting. 5 seconds the gap he is trying to work on closing back down. 4.95 as Levi leads once again. The HMG Innovations Fairfield Auto Group action. We do like ourselves some Fairfield Auto, folks. If you haven't checked them out, you got to do it. FairfieldAuto.com. Will Kern down on the bottom. Getting faster, 2066 on his I rating. There's Jacob Denson, 7.2 back, and a chance for him to try to close down some of that pace as well. Retchen, 35.65 on his last lap. Levi, I believe, is still committing. We'll check these corners, 25 laps in. I think he's still committing to the bottom side. He's utilizing the natural race line, whereas other drivers who are trying to save are going to run that second lane. Crazy to think, crazy to see. Charlie Harcum to the bottom side of the 11. Scott Feltz back to fourth now as Harcum tries to work forward. Feltz back on the outside. Harcum, Feltz side by side. Now, Charlie, you'll have to answer this after the fact. Is Scott the only Ford on your team? Scott's phenomenal racer. Every side by side with him and these guys, and they've been a ton of fun. They go back to the inside as the 11 tries to work. 88 back to the outside. It's going to run up near the wall. Going to watch the. This is kind of that Larson line look that you're seeing here as these two go side by side. A little extra hardcore racing for these drivers. Feltz, Harcum battle for third. Getting that podium position in. Brian still flirting with the race leader. There he is. A 3.9 second difference now as Retchen's going to be in second. 27 of 100. I enjoyed, folks. You guys are amazing. Make sure you check out all the links in the description, including the sponsors of the series, and of course all of our sponsors across all of the series. If you haven't checked out any of those, well, I'm going to put them on the bottom left of your screen. Every one of these folks help take care of what we do over here. Chop Racing, of course, is a part of our platform. Manderud Racing, of course, Noma TV, Dark Horizon Fishing, Goat Racing, Diecast.com. Of course, Beef Jerky Unlimited and NordVPN, all a part of what we do here at Signature Esports. We appreciate every single one of them, and especially that Spicy Man. We'll throw it on exciting. We'll take a hydrate break, and we'll talk to the RC, see how he's doing. right. Big ol' yeah. I got some people messaging me about joining this stuff. Absolutely killer. Appreciate everybody doing what you do. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. We had a couple of drivers come to pit road. They're going to try the three-pit strategy here. Good question on what's going to happen with that. We'll see. Levi McCarty might run this one out. We'll see what's going to happen here. Here's Brian Rayburn. He is playing catch-up. 17 laps down because of Charter. That's what we're going to do. We're going to blame Charter. Every bit of it's Charter's fault. It's Charter's fault. Folks, chat it up out there. I want to hear what everybody's doing. Levi McCarty, 6.3 second difference here between he and Charlie Harcum. Harcum went to the back after coming to pit road a little while ago. He's at second. Mark Retchen's going to be in third. Scott Felt's a close fourth, but we're seeing Jacob Denson roll that higher lane. This might be that long haul. This might be where they might second. I don't know. This is going to be interesting to see because I love and those who have been watching the screens long enough know that I love me some fuel race strategies and what's going to happen with who's going to do what when and why. Normally you run about 45 to 48 laps, I think, when it comes to the fuel cycle. So I knew it was going to be either a short pit or a halfway mark kind of race. But this one would make sense to be able to have these drivers get into good good fuel strategy is always a ton of fun. 6.5 seconds back. Levi McCarty out front. Mark Retchen in the closing laps too. 7.6 second difference now. Scott Felt's closing in about a 1.8 second difference between he and Mark Retchen. To see all these folks out there. Denson a lap down. First driver 1 lap down. Working a tire and fuel strategy on himself. Will Kern came in as well. Jeremy Gibbs came in with a number 2 truck. Little Rays import action going on there. Good old stuff. No worries. Mr. Caffrey, no worries. Oh, man. Mr. Rob Van Ness, thank you, sir. Once again, thank you to all the new subscribers, new followers all day today. This is kind of what we do. 3 drivers off the lead lap. Corey Rowe's going to be 2 laps down. He is working on his own race pace here. We'll see what happens as the drivers go to work. I'm glad to see Corey out here running. Really am. Because he's going to be running... just like with other leagues, he's going to be running with people that have the I rating and have the skill and have what they need. Justin Coy comes to pit road and the number 8 Coors truck. Oh, Chevy action. Maybe some change. 40 of 100. Normally we see these races. I think they're 80 or 100 laps on iRacing for the truck series. I believe it's 80 normally. So you pit about halfway, maybe about lap 50. These drivers could go to lap 50 because of that lap 1 caution. But these things do happen. We'll see. I'm curious. Levi's led every lap so far. Charlie has been closing down a little bit. Will Kern just ran his fastest lap of the race, 35.37. And the fastest lap of the race at 34.17. That was ran by Scott Feltz. Last 5 lap times. Levi McCarty for Charlie Harkin. Levi has a good advantage here. Charlie over the long haul, starting to have a little bit more out of that truck. He did have to get past about 5 or 6 trucks, so the fact that he's still closing in here is just about half a tenth at a time. We'll see if he can do that. Continue to do that. I think this time we're going to see it go to McCarty. The lap time's pretty consistent, 36.224 for the lap 41, 36.273 About half a tenth the advantage to McCarty on that one. Charlie Harcum to Mark Retchen has pulled away about a second and a quarter over the last 5 laps. Mark to Scott Phelps has been pulling away from Scott about equal distance as well. Little less than 8 tenths, maybe 9 tenths of a second over the course of the last 5 laps. How about Scott Phelps to Chris Roberge? Roberge closing in about a second now as the 11 sees the 98 closing just a little bit here. Some of the lap times going to fall off about half. Let's see, the fast lap about 1.8 seconds is about to fall off right now. I think 1.7 seconds for Levi McCarty. Roberge just ran a 36.5. His fastest lap, about 1.8 seconds the difference. He ran a 34.79. We'll see if he's going to be able to do it. Jacob Denson, though, who did come into pit road on lap 31, is catching him. He's catching him pretty quickly here. But a 1.1 second difference this last time by. 35.10 his last lap. And Will Kern catching as well just a little bit. So Denson to Kern, Roberge to Denson. Roberge is being caught by about 2 seconds a lap, 1.8 on the average, half a second on that lap 42. And Will Kern to Jeremy Gibbs. Jeremy Gibbs give it on 29 with tires and fuel. Justin Coy is catching as well. Corey Rowe back in for his second pit stop of the race. These drivers doing the thing, man, doing the thing. 7.5 seconds to Charlie Harcum. I wonder if anybody's going to try to clutch any of this fuel. Charlie probably could. And Levi has the 31 in tow. Bang on dang, we're about halfway through this one. It's going to be a quick race. Next week. Where are we at next week? We're at a place. Excuse me. We'll have some new drivers next week because everybody's awesome. I appreciate it. I appreciate you fine folks getting out there and joining in. Where are we at next week? I don't even know. I made the schedule. I don't even know. Skokie was going to drive as well, so hopefully he gets out here. Oh, we're at Phoenix. It's going to be the Chop Shop 125. Yeah, and then we'll be at the Dark Horizon Dark Horizon Richmond on the 25th. Beef Jerky Unlimited Las Vegas on the 1st. So 125 laps at Phoenix next week. Be about 150 miles. I think that's pretty much the way Phoenix rolls. And that'll be the Chop Shop Racing Phoenix, which I fully expect Stryker to be there. You know what I mean? Stryker, if you're out there listening. Levi McCarty out front, 32.38 on the I rating. Charlie Harcum, 31.50 on the I rating. Retchen, 20.73, top 3 night for him. Scott Phelps digging into the corner. How about Charlie Harcum? Ooh, locks it down to pit road there. Alanke was good. Retchen in on pit road as well. Phelps coming down. He's going to hit pit road. And they're going to hit that pit road speed. Roberge stays out for another lap. Levi McCarty's going to try to make it all the way to the halfway mark. And I think this is, a little free. I think he's going to have it. So McCarty, Roberge, Denson is going to be your top 3. Will Kern's going to be in 4th. As he gets his lap back here. And as it should cycle out, Will Kern should cycle out to the lead, I do believe. Harcum coming off his pace. We'll see what happens here as Levi McCarty has a 19-second difference between he and Chris Roberge. Leading a lap is going to get you some bonus points. Most laps leg gets you a bonus point as well, and that might be what he's trying to do, just try to get out here and lead that final lap. Big deal here for any of the drivers. What other rules did I put out here? I don't even remember. I just re-updated. 3 points for leading the most lap, 5 points for the win. In addition to the what we have deemed the NASCAR point system, which is going to be the traditional point system that you're going to see out there. Of course, all the points will be put up on sim racing points, which I absolutely love. And we'll get all that stuff checked out for all the drivers. So I'll have all the cool things like their top fives and all that stuff. They want to be able to check in and see it. And then we'll put provisionals in as the drivers get in a race. Of course, I want to make sure the drivers can use their provisionals if they need to be their worst place finish or their best worst place finish on the race. So today. Like Alex wanted to use his provisional for today. The best he could finish would be 12th. So we'll probably take one of the races out and just do it that way. It'll be on the drivers to choose when they want to use the provisional. One provisional is still good. It'll still work out. Levi McCarty, Chris Roberts, Jacob Denson, Will Kern, Charlie Harcum, your top 5. Harcum came to pit road on lap 48. Wretched on 48. So did Scott Phelps. Levi McCarty's going to run the fuel out of this one. 55 laps, I think, is max, and that is that's a big deal. Right now, he's being caught by Charlie Harcum, Will Kern, Jacob Denson. 26 and a half seconds in closing. Roberts trying to lead a lap here. I believe that's what he's trying to do. Levi McCarty going to have that most laps led this time. We'll see if he gets on to pit road. Roberts 176 on his strategy here. We dig down to it. We'll see who's coming to pit road, who's not coming to pit road. Levi coming to pit road. Can Roberts, does he have enough fuel to lead a lap here? Can he get his pit stop in before Levi McCarty leaves pit road? Roberts will come around 3 and 4 here, 55 of 100. It's pretty much the fuel cycle and probably the last lap. So Roberts, credit for a lap led here. Will I think get credit for a lap led. I think he still has to lead the lap. Jacob Denson closing into the distance here, 3.6 and back. We'll see what's going to happen. McCarty's going to cycle out somewhere in that 5 or 6 spot here as Harcum tries to close back down. You can pretty much roll whatever they want here. Can Roberts get credit for a lap led? I don't think it's going to credit him for leading a lap because, Levi was the pole sitter, so he had that number 1 pit stall. Roberts to pit road for the final time. Jacob Denson going to cycle around here. Will Kern going to be in 3rd. So Harcum did make the pass on Levi. Levi 1.5 back. Charlie Harcum now trying to pull away from the 51. He sits 3rd. Jacob Denson came in on 31. Will Kern in on 33. We'll have to see if any of these drivers are going to try to do the short pitch strategy here. Yeah, I was going to say 55 is usually pretty much the max. So we'll see if that's the case here. As we'll see Chris Roberts leave pit road. He is going to be a lap down. Denson. Jeremy Gibbs coming around as well. Corey Rowe in getting the truck worked on. Something happened to that driver. I think Brian Rayburn had his internet junk out again. I'm still blaming Charter. I'll talk to him for you. I'll definitely talk to him to see what happened to Corey. He's been sitting on pit road for a hot minute. Not quite sure. I will have to look. Denson, 58 of 100. Now, this is a racetrack. If you wreck to the inside, a lot of the cautions don't get picked up by iRacing. So, got to always keep that in mind. Thank you to Patsfan. Thank you to Noma TV. Thank you to, of course, and always, Manderud Racing. I'm going to take a hydrate break. Have a little chitty chat with the RC. And we'll be back. Pitter patter, let's get at her. How about it? 67 on 100. Mark Retchen's going to be in third. We had a couple of drivers come to pit road to get their final pit stops. Will Kern, one of those drivers, and a chance here for him to try a little strategy. Will Bears there as well. We have a couple of drivers that came in on the short side of things, but we know that you can run 55 laps. And I wonder if anybody's saving fuel. Well, yep. Oh, maybe save a little fuel. Charlie Harcum 2.8 back as Mark Retchen's going to be in third here. Somebody off on the wall back here. Corey Rowe. He's broke. Something happened to that young man. No. Okay, we got to go back. We got to go back. Something happened to Corey Rowe. Oh. Hold on. Far chase. Again, this is one of our rules that we have. 79 up on the high side. Just gets free. Oh. Just gets free with the 20. Ooh. And the Roberts misses. No caution because everybody's still rolling forward. And man, oh man. That's part of our deal here is if it's a single car incident and it keeps moving forward, it is iRacing throwing cautions. That right there would have stacked back up the field and kind of messed up a lot of races there. But a lot of people have to avoid the situation. How about Jacob Denson? Does he look all right? Let's take a look. A little wrinkle on the right front. And we'll make sure that we keep that in mind. Coy comes to pit road here. Will Kern came in on 62, so he's going to be one of the drivers that are going to be trying to track down his lap time. There's Levi McCarty. Harcum sits in second. Retchen's going to be in third. Phelps in fourth. Denson in fifth. Any other track, that would have been a caution. Homestead just runs that way. It's really weird. It really is. Mark Retchen in tow. There's the high side here. Why does my auto mod hate you? Allow. Oh, I like the lurk. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. I like it. Things do happen. Folks, if you haven't done so, reach up with that like button for me. It goes a long way to sport stream. You know. Because that's what we do. Did it really? Okay. Okay. Oh, say it again.
By the way, hello, chat.
There you go. That was Penguin. That's our race controller. He's sitting up here with me. If you had any questions, wanted to make sure that we can answer them. How about Levi McCarty, Charlie Harcum, Mark Retchen, Scott Phelps, Jacob Denson, your top five? The B&H drivers putting on a show today. Good to see him out there. Denson rolls that five spot. Roberts in sixth. We're going to have Will Kern closing in the distance. Will Kern came in on 62. Roberts came in on 55. Denson in on 60. So these drivers are catching through the field, but we got a battle here for that five spot. Denson would be a little bit closer, but that little bit of contact between he and Corey Rowe kind of went a long way there. Coy off the lead lap right now. Jeremy Gibbs is going to be in second. We'll check in on all of our drivers on the old platform. That's so funny. Well, I turned that off. I turned that off. Wouldn't be any issues. That's so funny. Yeah. About Levi McCarty out front right now. There's Jeremy Gibbs. This is Elmac right now. He's, did he pull away? Is he doing that one-handed? Is he reaching for a Slim Jim? Or he should be reaching for some beef jerky unlimited. Inside of the 98. Robert's naturally a lap down right now. As Levi goes to work. With the most laps, we'll have our NOMA 25 to go segment here as Roberts looks ahead and sees the race leader. Trying to save and conserve as we continue to work. Homestead, a great racetrack, and we do enjoy seeing the race line progress the way it does. 24 to go this time by. Whoop. All right. Corey parked the pits. He's just getting it fixed. He's like, you know what? We're going to take our time. We're going to get it fixed. And we're going to go back out and drive some more laps. That's the big thing. Don't quit. Don't give up. And we'd love to see Corey out there. Thank you to the drivers who put their driver cams up. We'll do it every single week. I've been trying to work on SDK integration, but it keeps, well, let's not put profanities out there for me, but it keeps irritating the crap out of me. And, you know, because it keeps irritating me, I don't know, maybe video is going to have to be the way we keep doing it. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Charlie Harcum, Mark Retchin, the separation here, and a good strategy for Levi McCarty. I wondered if a two-pit strategy was going to work. And maybe this is a way to kind of test these tracks and get and kind of that's part of what we're doing here. Is it's allowing me to test new things and test all kinds of setups, configurations, and be able to test my system on a night that doesn't cost a league as well. These drivers get to get out here and have some fun and try to make it about that. Very, very interesting take. Now, with more drivers, you know, it wouldn't seem like such a long race, but it's 100 laps with these drivers, and they've only been racing for about 50 minutes. There are 20 laps to go this time by. That's pretty decent. Will Kern got us lap back, 33.8. Is trying to track down Jacob Denson. Did get around Chris Roberts. Roberts naturally one lap down. Jeremy Gibbs trying to work on his craft, trying to get around Jacob Denson. Denson still in fifth here. Gibbs into the 1577 on the I rating as Justin Coy trying to track him down 2.2 to the back. 69 is the lap that Justin Coy came in. Ooh, a little free right there for the number 8 truck. We'll see if he's going to have his own battle here. We got little battles all over the place. There's Jacob Denson, Will Kern. They're about 2 laps separated when it comes to tires. Will Kern's last lap, 35.55. Jacob Denson, 35.93. Arkham just ran a 36.49. Retchin just ran a 36.48. Levi McCarty just ran a 35.72. Feltz came in 36.68 this time by. Jacob Denson, of course, 36.02. Faster than the drivers in front of him. Has opportunity here with the 12-lap fresher tires to maybe do something with it. Anybody who's concerned about fuel might save something for a long run here. We'll see. The distance between Charlie Harcum and Mark Retchin is about right here. That's 9.9 to Levi. Mark Retchin, 1.4, 1.3 back. So we'll see if this is going to have some closing distance here in the late portion of this race. 18 laps to go. Scott Feltz in fourth. Jacob Denson's going to be in fifth. And Will Kern back on the lead lap, closing down a little bit more this time. Might be able to, I don't know, there's 18 laps to go. He might be able to, if he can gain that 3 minutes, or that 3 seconds, might have a chance. But Jacob Denson solid for a top 5 right now. 2.8 seconds back is Jacob Denson. I'm sorry, Will Kern. Ooh, I'm hearing the clutch. I'm hearing the clutches. they had a caution. So lap 55 was the most they could have went, because the race is, your actual green flag run is about 50 laps total. 48 is about common what we see drivers run. And that's pretty much where they're at with it. Don't wreck the streamer. Is that what that says? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta look. Oh, B&H Racing. Don't wreck the streamer, he says. He sits in second. Mark Retchen in third. Scott Phelps in fourth. Oh, man. Charlie, 36.38. Levi McCarty, 36.34. 15 laps to go. The magical number, that's my number. Thank you to Home TV for being on board. Thank you to Patsfan for supplying all of our wonderful starting grid and race information for the race. Thank you to our good friend Spicy over at Dark Horizon Fishing for being a part of us as well. We'll just have to call this the Penguin Truck Series for the awesomeness that is Penguin. Have everybody run a Batman theme. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Maybe we have a Batman race. A DC. How about a DC race? That'd be awesome. I have one. I probably could do that on. Hold on. Hold down. Hold the phone. Yeah, we could do that at Bristol. That would make sense. We're going to do it at Bristol. It's going to be the DC versus... how about Marvel versus DC? That'll be what we do. We'll do that on the old platform out there. Thank you, folks, for all the likes out there. Thank you to all the fine folks that are knocking it out of the park. Thank you to these drivers. I know it's, again, small field, but it's going to be... Don't pick up. We're going to have some more drivers next week as this one rolls. Scott Phelps in fourth, Jacob Denson in fifth, Will Kern in sixth, Christopher Bears in seventh. Oh, man. Kern, Justin Coy, Jeremy Gibbs back here rolling. I don't know what they did to the simulator today, but it looks pretty darn fantastic. I say that and it goes in clickers, but it looks pretty good. Like, it looks really good. Mark, what's up, brother? That's Mr. Mark Creighton. How you doing, sir? You know that name. How are you doing, my friend? How is life in the fast lane over there? It isn't. Boy. Well, that's a little... I can't do anything about it now. I'm already live. Well, that sucks. The restream is being a butt. Not kicking our live messages over from all the other chats. All good. All good. All good. Mark, you should join this one. Just saying. 9 laps to go. Scott Phelps going to track down Mark Retchen. Retchen trying to track down Charlie Harcum. That's been the case for a moment. Jacob Denson here in the 28. Busy, how you doing? I am doing I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. A little better today. Hey, I'm going to message you. Okay. I'm going to send you a message. There is, I had something that since, speaking of automotive expertise, I'm going to message you a picture here pretty soon about what happened to my Suburban battery. Okay. We got a new battery. This is the first race. Race 1, sir. Race 1. We got a 10-week schedule. 10 weeks, sir. But I'm going to send you a message, and we'll send you some pictures about some yahoo did some dumb stuff to my battery on my Suburban, and I want to show it to you. You might get a kick out of it. I'm pretty sure you've probably seen it in the past. 12 seconds to gap. Levi McCarty saved a lot of fuel. He's still clutching. Utilizing the bottom side of the line here. 7 laps to go. Yep. Runs every Thursday. Race starts at, goes live at 8 p.m. Well, I go live at 7:50 p.m. Eastern. The session goes up at 7:15 p.m. Eastern. They qualify, and then they go green. And I tried to keep the races under 150 miles total. I tried. I think all of them run under 50 miles. Pretty sure I did. I used a calculator. I think everybody's trying to save fuel right now. I want to listen in. In my Discord. Hold on to it, Charlie. Hold on to it. That's that high line. Gotta go half throttle. Mark doing the same thing. I want to listen. In my Discord, let me do the exclamation point Discord. Discord. It is my league, sir. I don't know if you're in the since we got that old Hackaroony weirdo before. They're not saving there. This guy is. Our Discord is. We had to recreate Discord, so I don't know if you're in this one or not. There's a lot of people that were in our old Discord with, our 3,000 members in it, or however many I don't remember how many we had. We had a bunch. Jacob Benson inside the top 5. B&H trying to sweep the top 5. Roberts is in 6th. First driver off the lead lap. Justin Coy on full send mode. Will Kern out of the race. Jeremy Gibbs all right there. I think will have to will come back and do it again. I wonder what happened to him. No, I see. Oh, was it a pit strategy call? Oh, 3 laps to go. And it's all about the fuel. Everybody's close. Levi, probably good. He came out on 54, but he's still saving. I still hear the clutch. Here, Charlie off the throttle a little bit, just running long laps. All that you can do. Kind of made this one interesting. Oh, did he? Oh. Mark. It's my league, sir. I got my own league. Weird again. It's okay. Final lap, Homestead, Miami Speedway. Levi McCarty. Just needs to clutch it, make sure he's good on fuel. Charlie Harcum in 2nd right now. 3-second difference between he and Mark Retchen. Can they make it around one more time? There's enough time left. Jacob Denson holding on to 5th. Scott Phelps in 4th. Roberge just fine being a lap down right now. He's in 6th. I know that we have a small field tonight, but it's still been worth it. Levi McCarty comes in clutch. He's going to win race number 1. Well, that was supposed to be a smooth transition. It wasn't. Levi McCarty comes home as your victor for the Manderud Racing Homestead Miami Race 1. Charlie Harcum second. Mark Retch in third. Scott Phelps will be fourth. Jacob Denson fifth. Robert's first driver off the lead lap. Justin Coy, Jeremy Gibbs, Will Kern, Corey Rowe, Brian Rayburn. All right there. They will celebrate and go down with it. Be down with your bad self. Celebration coming. Courtesy of me. And the Beef Jerky Unlimited driver cams, knocking it out of the park. Big celebration. Does he have enough fuel to burn it down? That's going to be the big question. Can he do it? Can he do it? He might have to go pee. The same. Well, I have to do that after every race. It's what happened earlier. Levi McCarty knocks it out of the park. Field Auto. A driver there in the 51. Charlie Harcum will finish second. Mark Retchen third. Phelps, Denson, fourth and fifth. Roberts, Justin Coy, Jeremy Gibbs, Will Curran, Corey Rowe, Brian Rayburn. Make sure you check out Patsfan on YouTube. Links are in the description for you. Young kid trying to make a name for himself on YouTube. We love to see success stories for everybody out there. And a ton of fun from Muncie, PA. Go celebrate it, knock it down. Corey Rowe. I did it again. I selected the wrong camera. Yeah. Okay. All right. Just talked to the old Mac, the old Levi McCarty, the Fairfield driver, burning it down, getting the first win of the series, of the season, and, represent well. When you said you wanted to jump in, I was like, all right. But tonight, good old-fashioned lead every lap, get all the bonus points you can kind of situation. And it was fuel. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. It was a fuel strategy race.
Heck yeah, that was fun. I haven't been a part of one of those just long, drawn out strategy races in a while. Ton of fun. The grip level on the track was, like, when I practiced a little bit last night, it was surprisingly low. So I was excited for that, and yeah, that was awesome.
It was sweet victory kind of thing. I liked the way that we've adjusted. And somebody asked me earlier about stages and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I love stage racing for its own reasons, but I'm a fan of this kind of racing, and I always have been. I miss the days of the pre-2000, what was it, 2003, 2004, whenever they came out with stages. It was later than that, 2008, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
I miss those days of just the race.
Yeah, I mean, you just get in a rhythm and, save your tires. Saving the right rear tonight in that first run, that really helped me towards the end and stretching it out and everything. But yeah, I agree with you that those long runs like that really test you and make you a better driver in the long run.
Yeah, when we go to Bristol, we'll change our mind about that. But all good things. We love to see everything that's kind of been putting together. Man, this one was easy. This one easy for the first one back. I mean, most people know that we had a league a long time ago, and I said I would never do this again. And of course, here I am. Never say never. But we're missing a few drivers tonight. But I think for the most part, I mean, you guys had good competition out there, and you had a lot of people trying different things.
Yeah, there were some guys doing. I think it was a 2-stop strategy, and I was getting scared when I saw that because I didn't know if I was going to be able to save enough fuel at the end there, but ended up working out. I think I had maybe 2 laps left, but yeah, I will see. We'll gain some momentum here. Some more guys will be in on the next one and be great racing as always.
Yeah, it's all I could ask for. Phoenix next week. I know that one's going to be fun. And race length okay, 100 laps fine. You know, I try to keep it under 150 miles.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Good deal. Good deal. All right, man. Give a shout out. You got a victory.
Yeah, obviously, thanks for the starting league back up and broadcasting. Always a blast. Fairfield Auto Group, Fairfield Motorsports. Classic Pain, I haven't really changed it. Been running more officials and everything, getting back into the swing of things, and this was a really fun race. So thanks to everybody who put it together, and looking forward to Phoenix.
It's going to be fun. I appreciate you, man. Much love. Go rest. This was a quick race. It only lasted like an hour and some change.
I love it. Thank you, sir.
You too. That's Levi McCarty. He gets the victory. We'll let him have at it. We'll let him back out and do whatever he's got to do and chill out, relax. Yeah, it was cool, man. I like it. It was a great time. It really was. It was a ton of fun, and I enjoyed seeing what these guys are doing. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time. The other drivers, Charlie and Mark Retchen. Let's see, Charlie Harcum finished P2 here today. Fantastic driver. Much love. I appreciate him. If he was in for driver, I should have said that we were going to do driver interviews before. So, my bad for not doing that. And then yeah, all the good stuff. All of the good stuff. Great time. Very great time. Make sure you join our Discord if you want to do it. You want to sign up. That's all good. Everything's gravy. And then Mark Retchen, who I'm going to try to have lunch with here very soon. My guy out of Jefferson City, Missouri. He finishes in third. What a great race he had, too. Robert's great race. Yes, sir. It was good fun. It was good fun. Good fun. Hey, your camera had a weird filter on it, by the way. It was like sepia. It was different. Not saying it's bad. It was different. Levi knocks it out of the park. It was a great race. Very quick race. And people get the opportunity to look at it. So, very cool. I like it. Only one incident. And that was between teammates. All good things. Thank you, Chris, for the like, sir. Thank you to our two sponsors of the series that we have for the race information. Starting grid sponsor is Patsfan. You can find his YouTube channel. He's a young man, again, who wanted to get out and promote his channel, so he's doing it through me, which is awesome. So make sure you go check it out. Links are in the description for that. Make sure that you also check out our good friends over at Noma TV. He's another iRacing commentator. They can always use your business, so check him out. If I'm unavailable, I will always recommend him before anybody else. Not just because he's a sponsor, but because of the questions he asks and the things that he's been doing to improve his craft as well. Thank you to Dark Horizon Fishing, who sponsors all my cautions everywhere I go, because Spicy is literally the man. And on top of that, he knows exactly what he's getting into when it comes to taking you out offshore fishing there in the Chesapeake Bay area. So make sure you go check him out on his Facebook link. Thank you to Manderud for being the number one. He was my number one fan. He was he was my first supporter. He was my first follower, my first subscriber. He was the first person to ever put money into Signature Esports as far as like donating bits or stars or whatever the case may be. He donates a ton of his energy into helping content creators grow, which is vice versa why we want him to grow as well. So he is phenomenal and a phenomenal guy. So go check out his channel. I want you to do that because that's just it's insane to think where we were at almost 4 years ago to where we're at today, and it's been incredible to be able to do that. So if you haven't done so, again, reach up, hit that like button for me. These races are not going to be very long, and I did that on purpose because I wanted to have the streams, but I wanted to be done early enough that if the drivers wanted to go race something else, they had time to do it as well. The longer the races, when we had our league before, I was like, I want really long races. I want to do the, no, it's not, these drivers need breaks. And they run enough long races. I figured the fuel strategy would be the way to go. I left the tires on the table for any cautions that may happen, so that way they had plenty of tires. But I wanted the fuel to be the big key here. It was good. It was fun. These guys are awesome. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen. And thank you, Penguin, very much for the Discord. Much love. Because these guys are awesome. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another, folks. If you haven't done so, again, go follow Penguin. It's OTR_Penguin. I want you to check him out. The guy is legendary! !OTR_Penguin. Boom. Dude's a legend. And streams just like we do. Kicks it, knocks it back. And absolutely has a. Oh, it was supposed to be a key. Let's do this. Exclamation point. TR_. Sorry about this, folks. Wanted to do this as we do it. There it is. Shout out to Penguin. Go follow him. Own the old Twitch Rooney. And thank you to everybody for being out there. I appreciate you. Out there on Twitch, I'm going to send you guys over to the Bearded Baron. He's playing Lethal Company. You'll like that. Why are we unable to raid the Bearded Baron? I like him. Oh, he's probably not. He's probably on a raid. Never mind. I don't know who else. I don't have anybody else. Anybody else streaming? There's Pace 22 is playing Tarkov. Wobbles is playing Sea of Thieves. I would send you. I'm not going to send you over. I don't know. Who should I send you over to? Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Inclined. Here you go. Racing. Bam. No. Inclined, I appreciate you. That's the reason why I had shielded mode on. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. Hey, tell him awesome job, right away, by the way. All the B&H guys over there. Just awesome. Awesome job. Hey, tell what's his butt, Charlie. It was a great job. You know what I mean? Yeah. I want you guys to always be there, man. Great job with RC. Yeah, Penguin did a great job. He did a very good job. I want you folks to have fun. You know what I mean? I want everybody to enjoy themselves. Yeah, no. First time chat. That's why we have the shielded mode on. Just probably need to, don't go to streamrise.com, folks. Don't do that. It's not, don't follow for that stuff, please. Those are, no thank you. Appreciate you, but no thank you. What else? These things happen. Be good. I don't know what else to say. It's weird that I'm ending this short, but at the same time, it's still kind of cool. Thank you to all the drivers for being out there. Thank you to the driver cams. Thank you to Beatrick and Unlimited. Thank you to all the sponsors of Signature Esports. We are trying to do good things by everybody, and we're trying to do the best that we can for as long as we can. Again, philanthropy is the goal, and to be able to give back is probably the cooler thing. So, we will see you very soon. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Be good. Be safe. Be kind to one another. See you in the next one.